This is Miami All Access.
I think you look at that game, it was almost a game of two halves. We jump out early. We score, I think, 10 points in the first 4 minutes of the game, and then we proceed to have 14 points over the last, 10 points in the first 4 minutes, and I think 14 points over the last basically 15 minutes of the game. And I thought a couple things, we didn't score, and we gave into their defense. I thought their defense was getting us to take the shots they wanted us to take. A couple times, no passes. We take shots. Guys were open, but there's a reason sometimes why you're open. And so, from a discipline standpoint and being mentally tough, that's what we have to understand. And then, of course, I thought Smith and Johnson did a terrific job for them in the first half in the paint. They were getting deep touches and they were finishing. And so, as we talked in the second half, we needed to push them off the post further and try to get around. And then we needed to be able to get up and down the court more, create more energy in the game, and handle the rebounding. And I thought we were able to do that. I thought we had incredible output from Logan McClain and Caleb Wright and what they provided for us off the bench and bringing energy. And so, as you look at it, we rebounded the ball well. They had a lot of missed shots. We had a lot of missed shots. But, we had too many turnovers, 4 assists, 13 turnovers. That worries me. And obviously, we've got to do a better job from the free throw line, 18 to 30. We did get there 30 times, but we went through a stretch there where we really struggled. And so we've got to clean that up. But I thought in the second half we did a much better job of sticking to our game plan and being mentally solid in order to be successful, and that's what happened. Questions?
When you guys were hitting those, they started hitting those free throws like in the last 2 minutes. Can that feed? If one guy hits one and the other guy, next guy up, is feels a little better about things, and the next guy feels a little better. Because
Absolutely. I'm not sure, and don't quote me on this, but I'll check. I want to say, don't quote. I'll say this. This is what I mean. I can't remember last year. I want to say we didn't start out shooting free throws very well the first couple of games last year. I think that's correct. And then we were able to get on a run, and I think guys get confidence. Quite frankly, coaches probably not put them on the line enough early in the season as much as I should have. But, you're right. When you're able to knock in a couple and get your confidence going. And then, too, I think what happens is I think your team starts seeing how important they are. When you're in games and you're missing them and it's tight games, it's a lot easier for me to get their attention in practice after they miss some tight ones in games. And unfortunately, that's just the way it is. But you start realizing the ability to stretch out leads if you can make free throws really helps you.
They're about the 10-minute mark. You had a little thing down here with a couple of the guys, a double technical and everything, and then boom, 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 like 4 fouls right in a row. Were you thinking there's going to be a lot of free throws going down the stretch? We better.
I understand what the officials were doing to get the game under control, but I didn't think it was a testy game. I thought that was just a situation that occurred during the game. Quite frankly, it was right there in front of me. There was nothing. The situation shouldn't even have occurred. I wish they would have just brought the two kids together and said enough. We're not going to have this. Boom. But, I thought Eric's 5th foul was, I didn't think he fouled, but I didn't have a great view, and I watched it on tape. But, I thought the officials did a good job. But, I think more than anything as a coach, what you're looking for is you're trying to get consistency. So if they're calling it that way, then, okay, that's how they call it the whole game. Now, not crazy about it. It seemed like we had, I want to say it was like 8-4 or something like that in the first half or whatever. But, it's on our guys. Our guys then have got to make the adjustment, to how the game is being called and really move your feet and get your hands from in there. But I thought, overall it was a pretty well-called game.
Despite not having the usual kind of solid assist-wise performance from Eric Washington, you guys still found ways to kind of get it done, whether that be second chance opportunities. Does that really speak to the versatility of this team, that it can really, win in a couple of different ways? It's not strictly through one man.
Well, obviously, I think when you watch us play, you see the importance Eric has for us. And I'll say it again. He's been out of basketball. He was out of basketball over a year, a full year. He's still working his way back into a groove and getting the feel for the game also. And he's playing in a new system, with a coach that wants him to do a lot of things, remember a lot of stuff, and understand and have a feel for the game. But, my hope is that we will be able to have multiple guys at different times that have the ability to give us production. Caleb and Logan tonight, those numbers are what you're looking for. 7 boards, 15 points in 31 minutes. That's pretty good. And so if we can get those kind of guys stepping up and get guys to really be solid, then I think we've got something, And, we changed the lineup. We went with a bigger lineup tonight. And I thought as the game played on, it really helped us. We got to get Willie playing better, period. Willie Moore's got to play better and handle the ball. And he was coming off the bench tonight, and it was probably not the most comfortable thing, but, doing the little things solid and be solid in doing the little things, excuse me.
You have 15-6 on bench points. That's something you're enjoying this year?
Yeah, because we didn't have one last year. So, we just had to go with what we had. But, we have the potential to get production off the bench. We haven't even gotten anything offensively from Zach. I watch him, poor kid. He's still trying to get his leg back. He just does not have his legs. But we're able to play him because on the defensive end, he's very smart and has very good instincts, which – if you'd have saw him play in high school, you would have thought vice versa. That was the question you had with him. And offensively, he'll come. He's funny. I watch him, and he's the kind of kid that wants to please the coach. And that's okay because eventually he'll get comfortable. He had a couple of opportunities to shoot, and he didn't, and everything else. But we have the potential to get production from our bench. Roderick Mills didn't play tonight for us. Hawk didn't play tonight. Oswald didn't play tonight. And Eustace only played limited minutes tonight. And Willie didn't play a ton of minutes. So those are guys that if you go back last year, Eustace and Willie Moore, guys that gave us production last year. So did Oswald. So we've got some people there, and we're just figuring it out as we go.
Eustace, like you just said, didn't play a ton of minutes today.
Mm-hmm.
Is he just still trying to get back to 100%, still working his way back into?
I think he's probably back pretty much now.
Yeah.
But, I think now it's a matter of getting comfortable,
right.
And I don't want him to think he's got to just make it up, make shots. I think there are other things we want him to do. Obviously, he has the potential to knock down shots, but, one of the differences about this year is it depends on who we're playing and the flow of the game and who's able to give us production, and we can go with that group, whereas last year that was the group we had, and we had to try to, figure it out. And so some things could be a game-to-game basis. I'm looking at Chris Bryant's stats. He's 1 of 5. I didn't realize that. But I thought he played with really good energy and did some good things for us. And, the turnover thing bothers me. 13 turnovers is entirely too many, so we definitely have to get that cleaned up.
Giovanni's involvement in everything really is kind of a spark.
He played well. Not only did he have Giello, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. If not, I apologize. But he played really well on both ends of the court. And he played very well on both ends of the court the previous game against Evansville and on their score. And so, we told him before the game, and Coach Everett challenged him, told him, we've seen you do it against a really good player and be able to guard and defend and stop and work guys. And so, more and more I think he's becoming that guy for us. It's one of the things we talked about to him. And what's interesting is, I think what he may be finding out is it also gets him locked into the game, and he's ready to go on the other end. And to his credit, we don't want G to try to do too much offensively, meaning feeling like he's got to take 50 dribbles, but certainly the opportunities when he can get in, 17 feet, raise up or deep or whatever, come off ball screens and really get inside and raise up and use his size, or also be a good passer.
Physical game, definitely you guys weren't afraid to body them up. They weren't afraid to body you guys up. Is that the kind of basketball you guys like to play, or?
I guess, first of all, basketball isn't physical sport regardless. So they might have been a physical team, but you know we take pride in playing physical. We don't never want to get pushed around. So
You guys found your free throw shooting touch just in time there down the stretch. What was going on there beforehand? Were you thinking about it too much, or?
No, I don't know. We just need to just start making free throws, concentrating more when we get to the line. Maybe when we're tired, or even if we're not tired, just having more concentration at the line.
You guys are able to win the rebound battle, which is something that has been a struggle lately. And a lot of those were second chance baskets at all. How much is that, instrumental to success and closing out games and really putting together much needed baskets?
That's big for a team like us because we play small for a lot of the game. So for us to win the rebound category, that's a good step. That's a good accomplishment in a game like that.
And that just went on to everybody boxing out, and obviously it worked, so we got to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You had them 15-3 on second chance points. Is that something that'll work with the coach?
Oh yeah, he appreciate that one. He appreciate that one because usually we on the other end of the rebound category, but today we came out victorious in that area.
Giovanni, you had that run where you scored 8 straight points in the one stretch there, like around the 7-minute mark. You started reeling them off there. Was that just a product of the offense, or did you take it upon yourself to maybe be a little more aggressive, or?
I try to be aggressive throughout the game. I wasn't hitting shots early at all, but the ball just happened to be in my hand at the end of the shot clock, and I just was lucky enough to, knock down some tough contested shots.
LJ, you and Dave were really able to be forces down low, along with Logan as well. We're really able to box out and dominate a bigger Liberty team. Where do you think that success kind of comes from? And
that just came from working hard and understanding that we got to crash the boards hard every time, and it turned out good for us.
They only shot 30% for the game on threes, 3 of 10. Did you guys talk at all about their ability to shoot threes coming into the game? Or?
We just focused on their main. We knew who the key shooters were. We tried to run them off the line as much as we could. But, sometimes they go in regardless of, what we know from the scouting report and what we try to do in the game. So,
how do you like playing, getting a lead? I don't know if that helped with the free throws or not, but being out front, it would seem like it might not put quite as much pressure at the line and maybe just off the floor as well.
Oh, yeah, when you have a lead, it could put the same amount of pressure on you if you're behind, but, we like to be in the lead at the end of the game for sure. So.
You guys ready for Cancun?
Oh, definitely. I'm definitely ready for it.
I'm ready to get out this cold. I can't believe this is cold already.